Morning guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Steph. If you're new here, I would love it if you would please subscribe to my channel. It does mean a lot to me. But today I thought we'll do a bit of a come clean with me and a bit of a catch up of what I have been up to the last few days or weeks, however long it's been. So I can't even remember where I last left you guys off from my last kind of catch up thing. But I'll start from maybe two weeks ago, just under. I think I've nearly stopped being so angry about it, but I, along with all my co-workers, got made redundant. So love that for us. So there was, I think, 7 or 8 of us that got made redundant, and they gave us 2 weeks notice. Yeah, so probably a lot more than I could say on that, but still a smidge angry. And yeah, maybe once I get all my payments, maybe I'll elaborate more on that. But you know, so I am a qualified beauty therapist, if you don't know me personally. So the salon that I was working at for the past maybe 8 years, I believe, is getting shut down. Not from really anything like client wise or anything like that. Technically we weren't making money supposedly, but we were always booked out. So anyway, closed the salon. I think so today's Thursday. This Saturday I believe is the last day. So there's no therapist. The last day was last Saturday that they were open doing treatments. And I'm still on maternity leave from that position anyway. So I wasn't working there. So yeah, so this last week up until Saturday or tomorrow, one of them, is when people can come in and get vouchers reimbursed. I know there's been a lot of questions of, you know, what am I going to be doing? Am I going to go get another beauty job? Probably not at this stage. There's a few beauty positions going at the moment, but I haven't really enjoyed beauty for a couple of years. So yeah, I don't know. I think a break for a little bit would be great. And in saying that, it gets so hard. I don't know how the girls that had children that I worked with done it, or, you know, any therapists that have kids that do it, that work by appointments. It is very hard. Yeah. So anyway, I won't be going into beauty straight away. Not while Logan is so young still anyway. I might, you know, return, I don't know, at the end of the year, 2 years from now, I don't know. And so I was there, yeah, for 8 or a bit years. And what else was I going to say about that? No, it's gone? Oh, the salon itself has been open for 20 years this year. So you do the math on that of the reason of closure, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, they gave, I think there's 4 of us who'd worked there long enough to need like 4 weeks notice. So they're just paying us out with that. And then our redundancy package, obviously, most of us, I think, yeah, there was 4 of us that worked there, same as me, if not longer. So we'd get a similar package. And then the newer therapists who'd come in when myself and a couple of the girls went on maternity leave, they'll get a little bit less. So that is how that's going. I still had, so I qualified for long service leave in October last year. And I can't really remember how many hours I had to begin with. It wasn't quite 200 hours. And anyway, up until yesterday when we got paid in their pay run, I still had over 100 hours in long service leave. The most annoying part of it all is that I've still got just over 50 hours in sick leave. That is just theirs now. How good. And anyway, so I requested to have my long service leave paid out in this pay cycle rather than waiting till my redundancy or leave notice was up. But they only paid half. So the tea continues with that, I guess. And so then that brings us to the current situation, I guess. I don't know whether it's current. Nothing's changed. So I work in retail, which I think I've mentioned before. And I've worked there longer than in my beauty job. So I've been in beauty for about 10 years as a total. I worked at other beauty salons. And yeah, I've worked at this particular retail place for 9 or 10 years this year. I'm not too sure. But yeah, so that's fine. So I do about 2 to 3 shifts a week there, and honestly, that is enough. Obviously, look, I mean, we would all love to be paid more, but we make do because we have no choice. If I was to work more, Logan would have to go into daycare more often, which, you know, is fine. But the daycare that I want to send him to, we've been on that waiting list since start of April last year, and we're heading towards the end of March this year. So, you know, coming up 12 months, we'll love that for us. Yeah, so that just makes it super tricky. But, you know, it's fine. What else has happened? I think that was the only goss, to be honest. And just quickly going back to my retail job, I didn't actually mention, but I actually really do love working there. I've always loved working there. And obviously before I had Logan and before I worked in beauty, I worked there pretty much 5 days a week, if not more. And then when I started back in beauty, I worked mostly in beauty. But anyway, I don't think oh God, anybody else's cups just fall over when you push the drawer back in? This morning, what have I been up to? Not a lot. I need to do some washing. I put in a delivery for our groceries, finally. And they'll get delivered tomorrow, so I'll probably do a grocery haul. It's rather a big one this time. All my recent ones have kind of been about like $100 or less for the week. I haven't really been buying that much since we went to Costco. We've just been kind of using all of the Costco stuff up. But anyway, we'll due for a bit of a restock. So I'll put prices and everything up because I cannot remember, but I think it was around the $200 mark. But I used, because I'm a Rewards Extra member or whatever it is, you get 10% off a month. So when I'm doing that shop for the month, I do kind of try and stock up on things that we are going to use. So this time I stocked up on tinned tomatoes, or diced tinned tomatoes, and Coke. Not really pasta, but we've got no pasta, so I brought enough to fill our containers. I think that was it really, to be honest. Costco this week, I noticed I've got nappies on sale. So I need to work out if I'm going to keep Logan in size 4 or move him up to size 5. So I brought him size 5 ages ago, thinking that he would be around size 5, but he was too little for them. So I had to buy size 4, which is fine. So I do have a pack of size 5 there, but I think he might still be a bit too little for size 5. I don't think he would even be 15 kilos. I mean, if you hold him for long enough, he feels like the same weight as me, I guess, but Anyway, enough about that. I have got some chicken defrosting. I pulled that out last night. Actually, that's pretty good now. I pulled it out of the freezer last night. Now, that is from our Costco haul trip last time. And to make butter chicken tonight. So if I remember, and depending who's inside, I chop up. I will film a bit of that. I'm sorry, don't know where I was going with that. And sorry, I'm just watching Chili outside. She's crazy, honestly. Crazy. I don't know whether you're going to be able to see. Oh, there she is. She usually barks if she... Oh, hello. If she wants to come back inside. But I'll let her in once I kind of finish doing the dishes, because she somehow has a vendetta about our dishwasher, any dishwasher actually. And where was I going with that? Oh, the other day I tried to film a bit. Oh my god, my nail's breaking. It's unfortunate. But it was just so hectic. So I started work early. It actually worked out amazing, but it was just a big day. Started work early, so I finished early. And then I had to go come back home, pick up Chili and Logan. Well, Kyle went to work, and then go pick up my other dog, Millie, who I think I might have got some footage. So I might insert that. Anyway, I had to take them to the groomers, both of them. So Millie's not that bad, but Chili, she gets so naughty. I don't know what she does. Even our groomer was like, dogs with her type of fur don't normally get that many mats. And I was like, yes. She does. Look, probably doesn't help our backyard is just dirt, basically. Oh, she's still running around. Anyway, so they both got groomed. They both look amazing. Chili is so soft now. Millie is 14 in September. So she's if I don't pop the image in, she is a brown and white border collie. She was obviously my first baby. She, however, lives at my parents' house. And only because that's where she's always lived. And they had another dog who's now passed away, but she grew attached to him. So now they've got another dog who's younger than Chili even, who they're both attached to each other. So anyway, and her and Chili don't actually get along. Millie's fine, it's Chili who is the bitch. Chili gets very, what's the word, like resource guarding. So with food in particular, she isn't too bad. She's such a weird pup. She's not too bad with my parents and my sister. Even Keebs, she's not too bad with now. Now that Keebs is a bit older. Yeah, anybody else. She's an absolute witch. And she's not even barking at anything. Honestly, there is not a cloud in the sky. I don't think there's any birds. We don't have any trees near us. It's literally just she wants to come back inside. She's only been out there for not even an hour. Since I've been on maternity leave, she has become such an inside dog, whereas she used to be an outside dog. I mean, we'd let her in and she's always slept inside, but she's just not a fan of outside anymore. Kyle actually went to let her outside yesterday morning, and there was someone's cat under the little deck area that he's made, or kitten under there. So someone nearly lost their cat, but luckily for some miracle she listened to him and come back inside. I mean, look, probably not after scaring it half to death, but that kitten has got balls to come into this backyard. I think it might be next door's cat. I'm not too sure. I've seen it a few times and kind of shooed it away in the hopes that Chili won't see it and hurt it. So yeah, anyway, enough about her. What else am I up to today? I need to, do some washing of towels. Wash our sheets. Anybody else get to that point in their life and they just like dread doing, I mean, housework's just not fun in general, but towels, I don't mind. Clothes, they're annoying, but bed sheets, you're forced that day to put the sheets back on because I'm not sleeping with no bed sheets. So yeah, there's that. I went to my best friend's birthday a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, so I went to Maddie's birthday we'll call it a celebration. It wasn't on her birthday, and it was just a bottomless brunch, which I have only been to a few, but this was actually really nice. It was in town. It was $69 per person, which, if you've been to bottomless brunch, that includes unlimited alcohol for usually 2 hours, and they bring out all these plates of food. The food was delicious, and there was one cocktail that we all loved. I want to say it was a mimosa, but it tasted like a tequila sunrise, but there was no tequila in there. Sometimes they can be very strong, but yeah, this one was really nice. So we did that. Her partner, his sister, and her family and other friends. So I think there would have been about 15, 20 people there, which was really nice. Yeah, because I drank so much. I mean, I wasn't drunk, but because I don't drink a whole heap in general now, I don't know how many glasses of alcohol or how many drinks. Anyway, I was very tipsy, and I do not recommend being tipsy and having to come back and being a parent. Not ideal. It's no fun for anybody. But apart from that, it was lovely. It was a very hot day actually. I think it was like 37 or 39 degrees. She was warm. Very, very warm. One of the ladies had brought like all these fans, thank God, because we were all dying. But then once the kitchen, because we were sitting in front of the kitchen, once the kitchen had turned off their heat lamps or warming lights, it cooled right off. So that's much better. I'm just trying to work out whether I've got any more dishes anyway, because I know as soon as I turn this dishwasher on, I'm going to find something and I'm going to be like, God damn it. I do need to wash the coffee machine in and be done with it. Tell me your partner's not obsessed with Sharpies without telling me. Let's do skirting boards. So this is how I do skirting boards. It's not perfect, and it is a lot worse doing it one-handed. but so I do this monthly. And then I'll actually wipe them down probably every quarter, every 3 months or so, and get like properly into each corner, particularly like the corner over here. Like that little part there. Don't mind the dead moth that's there. I had to not turn Eddie on last time because he's decided that he was flat. Even though he puts himself away, that's fine. Little Miss Petra here. She's looking a little bit sad. I did pop in some, I was going to focus enough. Let me pop in some coffee grinds for her though. So hopefully that helps, like a little new growth's coming in. Only because she's got like this leaf and that one's dead, and that one doesn't look great. I'm like, what the hell's this? Anyway, and that's new. Granted, I haven't watered her in a couple of days, but watch her perk back up. Watch her not, now that I've said it.